Hey, PG, this is a little bit more of an off-the-cuff question, but every game I seem to have fans from Brazil keep telling me about how big a fan of you are. They are of you. Is that something you saw when you were playing in the Olympics, or what can you say about your international fans that seem to keep wanting more and are so positive about you?
I mean, I love all my fans. I appreciate the international love. It was definitely a lot of love when we were over in Brazil. The amount of support just for the whole Olympic game, and the fact they just welcomed everybody there. One of my most favorite person and teammate that I have is Leandro and the great Ronaldo, who are obviously two of the best in their respective sports. So I got a lot of love in Brazil, and I appreciate their love.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Tomer.
Hey, Paul. Congrats on the win. You had that big dunk in the first quarter, cocked it back a bit, and the bench exploded reacting to that dunk. I'm just curious, what's the chemistry been like? And Marcus talked about you guys getting together before the season and just sort of keeping the past in the past. I wonder if you could tell me about that as well.
Yeah, it's a new year. We moved on. For some reason, a lot of people haven't, but we moved on. Only thing we can do is prepare for what's ahead of us. And we've done an unbelievable job of doing that. But the chemistry is amazing. This team is it's a real bond, man. It's fun. But this team is locked in. We're together. It's one of the best locker rooms I've been around and been in. It's just hopefully you guys see it, just how well we're meshing, and we're gonna continue to build off that. We like where we're at and like where we're headed, and we want to see this thing play all the way through.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question, Rachel Nichols.
Hey, Paul.
What's up, Rach?
Hello. Congrats.
Thank you. Cut out on me.
Rachel, we can't hear you. So,
what game was it? What do you remember about it?
Rachel, can you ask it one more time, please?
Sure. Paul, I'm doing a project about Kobe, and I'm asking guys what they remember about the very first game they played against Kobe back in your rookie year. Do you remember what game it was? Do you remember how it felt to step on the court against him?
Yeah. The very first time was actually here in LA. I think it was my second year. I didn't get to play in my first year. But my second year, I believe was the time. Yeah, it was my second year. And I got the opportunity. I was matched up with him. It was my assignment to guard Kobe. And it's the story I always tell, one of the greatest and funniest moments. Obviously having B. Shaw as an assistant. And B. Shaw's like jawing at him, egging him on, getting him riled up, talking mess from the bench. And, them two was going at it, Kobe and B. Shaw. And here I am in the middle while all of this is going on. And I just remember one possession down on their end in front of their bench. I was guarding him, and he got into his back down, his patent pump fake, and I went flying for it. A young guy trying to go block his shot. I went flying for it. And he caught me in the air. He gave me a little elbow, got past me and laid it up. And he ran down, specifically ran down to where B. Shaw was, and yelled at B. Shaw, check the young fella for feathers. And that was the first time, first moment of being on the court, guarding Cole.
What was it like for you, who grew up in Palmdale and idolized him, to actually get to play against him?
Oh, it was everything. It was everything at that moment. It was me and him. Nobody on that court mattered. Nothing else mattered. To me, it was me and him. I didn't have as many, bullets to shoot than he did. But to me, it was like, this was the matchup I always wanted. And it was a chance for me to see him up close and just learn from him. So it was everything for me. It was everything for me. It was the best moment of my life as a professional basketball player.
Awesome. Thanks, PG.